BassResinator here. I am going to make little coffee froggies. If I can measure it correctly, I will only make one. If I cannot measure it correctly, I'm making two. Oh my. Using my Bondcrafter UV resin. This is to make the eyes. In the past, and I like doing this, I like mixing in the glass eyes that they use for taxidermy and stuff for fish. But this time, he's going to have instant coffee. No, not instant coffee. This is coffee grounds, not the beans, the grounds. And that's what I'm going to mix in with that UV resin, and then put it in the eyes and cure it. Hopefully it cures up. Okay, so here we go. Dun dun dun. Don't know what that is, but that's going in the trash. That piece was way too big. Don't know what it was. But it must have been a coffee ground that did not grind all the way. Okay, now. This is presenting a problem. That toothpick has got too small of a... Oh, look, I've got the ideal thing. I don't even know where I got this. It came with something. It's a little plastic paddle type of thing. Okay. Let's see if that cures up. It'd be nice if it would. I mean, like, really nice. I'm sorry, I did that off the camera because I didn't want to go right over the top of this. Well, that's much bigger than an eye. Okay. Failed attempt. Let me pop his eye out. Well, that did cure, but it is a little too much. Okay, less on the scoop. Maybe that amount. Get it all into place. Now I'm coming over here again to the side so I don't accidentally cure what's in that little cup there, that mixing cup. You can see what I'm doing now. I'm curing from the outside in now. And just get it to where it's set, because then I'll put it under the big lamp. This is not easy to get off this little spoon thing in here. Dun, dun, dun. And then I'll see what this looks like. Got some coffee eyes. Coffee eyes, they're watching you. Coffee eyes, they're watching you, watching you. It's Private Eye, if you don't remember that song. Very funny movie. I think the movie was called Private Eyes. Oh, I'm giving him toes of this mixture. I had an idea that this would be an awesome way to get this stuff in here. Not the easiest. No. Not at all. Not at all. First off, this plastic thing is very thick on one side. Well, it's thick all. It's got a taper on one side. So it makes it difficult to control. Well, his back feet are going to be coffee laden. You know what? Let me mix up some more. I'll put this guy under the lamp while I mix up some more. Get that cured up. Okay. Dun, dun. So I can get all his toes coffee-fied. Don't know what to do with that little coffee thing. Set it over there with other. I don't know what to do with that. Pieces. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna need to mess around with that Froggy. That has cured up. Now to get the front feet toes. This is part of a collaboration with Lisa and Karen. They're the ones that started it. And there's quite a few of us hopping on because somebody asked me, why frogs? Well, it's fun. How many different things can you possibly do with the concept of a frog? Well, that's for us to figure out. And I like doing the toes this way, where I'm filling it all up. Because this mold has already gotten old. An old mold. Oh, how can it be? And as such, it has started to sway down. So if you fill it up to get into the toes, it'll come over the edge. And that's no good. No bueno eso. Okay, stick that guy back under the lamp. And let's have a chat, shall we? Yes, I think we shall. Got that little spoon thingy cleaned off. Put that over underneath the lamp. And then show you, I'm going to use some coffee beans for the rest of this project. So this guy is going to be just one big old frogachino or something. Froggychino. So yeah, gonna run the gamut with different sizes of frogs, different style of molds. I mean, there are some people coming on and casting frogs with eco resins, and other people are sculpting frogs. This is a lot of fun. So don't complain about all the frogs. I have a ton of frogs. My wife says, well, why don't you just use some of the ones? See, before I ever got into Froggy Friday, I had made frogs before. And she goes, why don't you just use some of the ones you've used before? And I said, I don't know if that's fair. I think it might be cheating. I don't know, but I mean, I've got some good ones. Okay, now to get this part off. And I'm going to... Come on now. There. Get that big old chunk out of there. Out of my little silicone mixing cup. There. Got that. Well, this is, let me just pause. Okay, I got that taken care of. That was crazy. I couldn't get stuff going. Okay, so now I'm going to mix up some more UV resin. And caramel resin dye, which is a brown. I don't want it dark, but I want it to have a tinge of coffee color, because I want to be able to see those beans through it. It's a very pale coffee, but you know, that's probably the best way to go. Okay, some got all the way up to his eyes. Now, I have some tweezers. I hope there's no bubbles in that. There were. Now what I need to do is put a couple coffee beans in there. And then I need to flip them around, because you see they have this gap on one side and it's round on the other. And I don't want that gap to have air pockets in it. Okay, now make juice of the toothpick and flip them over. Get some coffee, get some UV resin into that gap. Good. Sehr gut, sehr gut. Ja, ist gut. Okay. Now, can I flip? There's one over. Yes. I won it over. Ha! Okay. Now, there's Boogly right there, going under the big lamp. While I'm doing the big lamp, I'm going to mix up some more of this coffee colored. One drop is all I need. awfully wheat coffee, but since I'm going in layers, it's going to get darker when you see it. So you know what? I could possibly put some of these in here now. And I just turned that, oh, stay there, the mold over so it cured on both sides. Yeah. Now, got some in the legs. There's a little one over there. Get a little one in that arm, if at all possible. Leg. Looks like an air bubble developed right there. Bummer. Well, if this doesn't work, it's not taking forever and ever, amen. But we'll see. Now, the next layer is going to be a different color. Because got to have a little bit of milk and sugar, right? So, I think I'll put the sugar next. And in order for us to see the sugar, we're going to use gold, champagne gold. Champagne gold, what is that stuff called? Glitter. Goodness, why was that so hard? Should not have been that hard. Okay. Get a little bit of gold on that front leg over here. A little bit over here. A little bit back here. And we'll just keep doing this. Now the next layer is going to be a little bit of milk in there. So let me go grab that other color. Okay, I mixed up more, well, didn't mix it up. I put more UV resin in this cup. 1 drop of the caramel. And then I got white, which I have to shake up because it had settled, the whiteness part had settled down to the bottom. Oh, look at that spreading out. Oh yeah, look at that. Little cream with that coffee. Yeah. Coolness. Now if this all works, please work, please work. Okay, now set that under. We'll be back later. Okay, I put this under the lamp for about 10 minutes because I did have a deep layer of this UV resin. I wanted to make sure it cured. So now that knee out. I need that one, and I need that one. Okay. I got a little bit of a air bubble right. Oh, what is that around his toes? There's a little bit of an air bubble on his chin. But we can always fix that with a little bit more UV. Get that little extra fluff that's right there off. Okay, now to see if this worked. Dun, 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 dun. It's hard to see them. Maybe I shouldn't have gone 2 layers of coffee. It looks pretty cool. Almost looks like tiger stripes in there. And his eyes are coffee grounds. Okay, well. All UV resin on this guy. Okay, let me fix his chin. His chinny chin chin. Before I do that, sorry about that ridiculous, nasty noise. Pick up those loose pieces. That would hurt if you had that big of a hole in your chin. Not by the head of my chinny chin chin. Okay, that held it in place. Now, put it under the big lamp for that last little bit. Make sure it is cure red. And we'll be back for glamour shots. See you then. Well, this little espresso shot is part of a Froggy Friday collaboration. So if you look down in the description, down there, you can see the playlist for all the other people that are participating in this. So please give a look-see at all the other ones. Hop on over there and see what it's like. From the little espresso shot, we'll see you next time.
Shout down Rio Grande Way. There's a magic touch in resin clay. BassResinator's clear as day, crafting wonders where colors sway. Swirls of blue and emerald sheen, gold flecks dancing in between. Layered love in amber sea, beauty blooming unforeseen. Oh, resin dreams from dawn till dusk, cascading light in vivid husk.